Just wanted to say a few nice things about Levi. Gotta say, man, 200 pounds, 2 years ago, I wouldn't have known that you got such a beautiful girl. You got lucky. I gotta say, I'm proud of you, dude. You've grown up the fastest out of all of us. I'm not surprised by that. I still am proud of you, though. And then Paige for the maid of honor. Woo!
Hi, Maid.
I'm the maid of honor and a friend of the incredible couple in this team. I have timed out my speech is about 6 minutes, so just chill for a little bit, okay? So instead of for you with a long and labor speech, I'm going to give a story of the experiences I had with both the items. Can anyone hear me first of all? No. Cool. Okay. Skipping back to senior year of high school, Levi was my best friend. He was my super stubborn, always had to be right, wouldn't ever spend money kind of best friend that I immediately knew I needed to keep around. You know, I swear that the only reason he joined ours is that he could get a discount on everything he bought. His reasons for not bringing Sam to our senior prom were: 1, he could dance; 2, she apparently didn't want to come, which was a lie; and 3, he was too cheap to buy a ticket. But despite all of his early traits, I loved him all the same. The moment I realized I could stay on the phone with him, or randomly meet up at the park and cry without even knowing what I was saying, was when I realized he was like the older brother I had and yet never had. Our random movie nights where we never ended up watching a movie.
This echo's really weird. Can you guys hear me if I talk like this? Nope? Okay.
Our random movie nights where we never ended up watching a movie, our trips to Sunflower, gummy bear wars, and venting sessions was exactly what got me through high school and helped mold me into the person that I am today. I remember on one of our movie nights hearing about this girl he had known since he was little and had just begun talking to again. Being protective, I immediately wanted to meet her so that I could begin the interview process. But Levi assured me she wouldn't need such gathering. And as the weeks and months passed, I began to see a glow about him I'd never seen before. And I immediately knew he was love-struck. It took a few months for Levi to finally introduce me to Sami, but even upon our first greeting, I knew she was something special. After a few times of hanging out, I myself finally realized the background checks and criminal records were not necessary, because Levi had managed to find himself a gem. Every time I went on double dates with the couple, they seemed to possess a unique spark any person would envy. Always smiling, laughing, picking on one another, and even after a year, maintaining that new couple happy vibe. Skip ahead to a few months ago, to the day Levi left for the army. Whereas I grabbed onto Levi's leg, cried, and begged him not to go, Sam managed to maintain a decent composure, because I think she knew she already had Levi attached to the hip. I never understood the strength and poise she possessed throughout those months he was away, but I will forever admire her for that, as well as her faith and determination to keep their relationship alive. After Levi left, Sam and I both encountered many sudden changes simultaneously that we were both unsure how to cope with. And sure enough, ended up seeking out one another for guidance. What was once only first friends by association quickly turned into a best friend, sisterly bond that made us practically inseparable.
Lost my place.
And it's always nice finding a friend who shares so many of your own characteristics that there is never a dull moment of conversation. I remember Sam telling Levi she had stolen his best friend and made me on her team as opposed to his. I now got to see the Sami that Levi had fallen in love with, and soon I began to realize I loved her too, only in a different sort of way. Our love for coffee, our obsession over our favorite diner patties, and our desperate need to watch our favorite TV shows, Vampire Diaries and Friends, was quickly understood as, that's just Sam Page. I've shared more unforgettable moments and shed more tears with these two people than anyone else I know. And trust me, I cry a lot. The day I found out Levi and Sam were engaged, I was overwhelmed with happiness and yet overcome with jealousy. After contemplating this proposal for a few days, I began to realize that there were not two people I knew who would be a better match, nor two people I would rather have each of my best friends taken care of by. Fast forward to present day, where I have been honored and lucky enough to be a part of such a wonderful and life-changing event for these two. As I look at these two, all I remember are the best friends I shared silly camping trips with, movie nights, and random bowling nights. But instead, I see two very responsible, determined, caring, and independent young adults who are venturing out to the world together. I'm so extremely proud to call these two my friends. Even though they may be leaving behind, I know this is the end of our friendship. I learned a lot about myself throughout this year through both guidance and experience. But the most important of these were to cherish the little moments and to be aware of the angels that fall into your life, which for me were both Levi and Sam. At a recent memorial service I attended, the pastor ended with the quote of, "Happiness is not a path, a destination, but rather a path." For Sam and Levi, this is their path. This is their new beginning, and this is their chance to start anew. So, to two of the most important people in my life, and angels, let us raise our glasses to a new path of happiness. To the bride and groom, we love birds.